Dear children, it is a continuation of the chapter Gravitation. Now let us solve the in-text questions. Here there are two in-text questions. The first one is, you find your mass to be 42 kg on a weighing machine. Is your mass more or less than 42 kg? Weighing machine gives weight of a object. Weighing machine gives weight of an object. Here it is said that your mass to be 42 kg on a weighing machine, means it is weight of the object, that is weight of your body. So weight of an object, weight of an object, W equals mg. Then what is m? M is the mass. M is the mass of an object. And g is acceleration due to gravity. Due to gravity. So that is equals to what? 9.8 ms to the power of minus 2. Then you know that as W is equals to mg, so you can get here that is nothing but mg is equals to W, then m is equals to W by g. So as m is equals to W by g, as m equals W by g, m must be smaller than W. Mass must be smaller than the weight. So here you can take, here what is given, m equals, we have to find out, that is W is given. What is given? W. W equals 42 kg and g you know that is 9.8 ms to the power of minus 2. Then m becomes 42 by 98, that is 420 by 98 you can take, 249 are 2 1s are, it becomes 110 by 49, or again you can divide it by 7. It is better to divide it by 7. 7 7s are 7 30s are, so you will get 30 by 7. So it is 30 by 7 means 7 4s are 28, 2 is remaining. So you write 40 and 7 2s are 14, 6, 7 8s are, so you got here 40.28 kg. M you got 40.28, that is less than 42. This is less than 42, less than 42. Here you got m equals 40.28 kg, that is less than 42. So it is clear that m is smaller than W. M is smaller than W. Therefore, it is clear that mass is less than the weight of the object. Therefore, it is clear that mass is less than the weight of the object. Mass is less than the weight of the object. Mass is less than the weight of the object. Now let us take the next question. What is that question? You have a bag of cotton and an iron bar. each indicating a mass of 100 kg when measured on a weighing machine. In reality, one is heavier than other. Can you say which one is heavier and why? So it is said that bag of cotton is there, iron bar is there, and both of them are having the same weight. But here the density of the iron bar is more than the density of the cotton. And you know that it is difficult to handle the iron bar. So you can say that iron bar is heavier than the cotton bag because iron bar will have lesser surface area and exert more pressure on holding. So you write the answer. Iron bar is having more density, or you write iron bar is heavier than the cotton bag. That is the answer here. Answer is iron bar is heavier than the cotton bag. Iron bar is heavier than the cotton bag. And the reason. Here, what is the reason? Why is it they are having same weight, but iron bar is heavier than the cotton bag? What is the reason here? Even though both of them are having same weight, iron bar is having lesser surface area. The iron bar will have lesser surface area and hence will apply more pressure on holding. So it feels heavy. So write, even though both of them are having same weight, iron is having more density. Iron is having, or you write iron bar is having more density, so it will have lesser surface area. Iron bar is having more density and it is having and it will have lesser surface area. So iron bar will apply more pressure on holding. Therefore, iron bar is heavier. Iron bar is heavier. So, even though both of them are having same weight, iron bar is having more density and it will have lesser surface area. So, iron bar will have apply more pressure on holding. Therefore, iron bar is heavier. Now, let us discuss about the density. What is density? It is mass per unit volume. Density is the mass per unit volume. Consider here it is a piece of iron and it is a piece of cotton. Now, which is having more density? Naturally, you can say that iron is having more density. So, if you want to find the weight of both, you know that iron bar will have the more weight. The weight of the iron bar is more than the weight of the cotton piece, even though they are having same area. But here the number of molecules per unit area is more in the iron and number of molecules per unit area is less in the case of cotton. Now, also you can say that mass per unit volume is more in the case of iron, it is less in the case of cotton. Then what is density? Density of a substance is defined as the mass per unit volume. The unit of density is, that is m by v, means m is the mass, v is the volume, and the SI unit of mass is kg and unit of volume is meter cube, that is equals to kg m power minus 3. That is the SI unit of the density. The density of a given substance under specified conditions remains the same. The density of a substance is one of its characteristic properties. This density is different for different substances. So, if you take the gold, the density of the gold is 19,300 kg per meter cube or kg m power minus 3. And the density of the water is 1000 kg meter per meter power minus 3. See, the density of a given sample of a substance can help us to determine its purity. So, here the density is the mass per unit volume and its unit is kg m power minus 3. Different substances are having different density. Density changes from substance to substance. Just I have given that the density of cotton is less than the density of iron and that is less than the density of gold. So, these metals are having more density. So, then density symbol is here, rho you can write, that equals mass divided by volume. And this formula can be used to determine the density of any substances. So, the density of a substance is its mass per unit volume and the different substances are having different density. So, if you take ice, its density is 0.920 gram cm cube, or you can write it is 920 kg per meter cube, that is the ice, and water is 1000 kg m power minus 3, and you know that ice is lighter than the water. Here the density of the ice is 920 kg per meter cube and the density of the water is 1000 kg per meter cube, and ice floats on water. That is the reason why ice floats on water. As the density of the ice is less than the density of the water, ice floats on the water. So, Then you write what is density. Density of a substance is mass per volume, mass per unit volume. You take density of a substance is defined as mass per unit volume, per unit volume. So you can write density equals mass per volume. That is rho is equals to m by v. M by v. And what is the SI unit of density? SI unit of density, that is kg per meter cube, or you can write kg m power minus 3 as it comes to the numerator. So you know that the SI unit of the mass is kg, SI unit of the volume is meter cube. So the SI unit of density is kg by m cube, that is kg m power minus 3. Then the density of a given substance under specified conditions remains the same. So the density of substance is one of its characteristic property. You take the density of a substance is one of its characteristic property because the density of a given substance under specified conditions remains the same, because the density of a given substance under specified conditions remains the same. So why the density of substance is its characteristic property? Because the density of a given substance under specified conditions remains the same, and different substances are having different density. It is different for different substances. It is different for different substances. For example, you take here, for example, density of water. Density of water is 1000 kilogram m power 3, 1000 kg m power minus 3, not m power 3, 1000 kg m power minus 3. And density of gold. So write density of gold. Density of gold is 19,300 kg m power minus 3. So which is having more density here? Gold is having more density. Then naturally solids are having more density than the liquid naturally, and the liquid which is having highest density is mercury. So you take next one example, density of ice. Density of ice is 920 kg m power minus 3. So it is discussed that ice is having lesser density than the water, so it floats on the water. Now let us discuss about the relative density. You know what is density? Density is a mass per unit volume. Then what is relative density? It is a ratio between the density of a substance and the density of water. You know the density of water is 1000 kg m power minus 3. So it is convenient to express density of a substance in comparison with that of water, because the density of the water is 1000 kg m power minus 3. It is convenient to compare. So the relative density of a substance is the ratio of its density to that of water. So this relative density is also called the specific gravity. So you write, it is also termed as specific gravity. Specific gravity and relative density are same. Density is the property of matter represented by a ratio of mass to a unit volume of a matter. This relative density is a measure of density with respect to a density of pure water. So the density of pure water is considered as 1, that is 1 gram per cm cube, that is equals to 1000 kg per meter cube. So here let us write what is relative density. The relative density of a substance is relative density of a substance. So relative density of a given substance. Given substance is the ratio of its density to that of pure water. So you write relative density equals density of a substance divided by density of pure water, or you write shortly density of water. So what is relative density? That is the ratio between the density of a given substance to the density of pure water. And this relative density is not having any unit. Why it is not having any unit? Because here you know that if you take the density of a substance, the unit is kg m power minus 3. The density of unit of the density of water is also same, kg m power minus 3. So both of them cancels. Therefore this relative density is not having any unit. Relative density is a ratio of similar quantity, so it is not having any unit. Relative density has no unit because it is the ratio of the same units which gets cancelled. Now let us take one example based on the density and relative density. See the question here. Relative density of silver is 10.8. The density of water is 10 power 3 kg m power minus 3. And what is the density of silver in SI unit? So what is given here? Relative density of silver is given. So you write that one. Relative. So you write the solution. Relative density of silver equals how much? 10.8. And density of water. Density of water is 10 power 3 kg m power minus 3. Then what you have to find out? We have to find the density of silver. Density of silver equals question mark. Write the formula for the relative density. So write that relative density of silver, or you directly write the relative density equals density of silver divided by density of water. Density of silver divided by density of water. Density of relative density is given here. Relative density of silver is given, that is 10.8 equals, what is the density of silver that you have to get here? There is a question mark for density of silver. So you write that as it is. Density of silver by density of water is given, that is 10 power 3 kg m power minus 3. Now you interchange LHS and RHS. Write density of silver by 10 power 3 kg m power minus 3 equals 10.8. Then you write density of silver equals 10.8 into 10 power 3 kg m power minus 3. You can write it, that is the density of the silver. And also you can write it as 10.8. 10 power 3 means 10 into 10 into 10, that is 1000 kg m power minus 3, that equals, you can write 10.8 into 1000, that is 108,000, and here the point is after one decimal point, you can take 0.0, therefore it is nothing but 10,800 kg m power minus 3. 10,800 kg m power minus 3 is the density of the